honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Yeah. crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday, which, speaking of, I may or may not go live on Monday for Music Monday. I haven't really decided, because if you guys haven't been living under a rock, and I have, right, I'm gonna speak for myself. Low-key, I didn't know Monday was an actual like holiday, so the kid is wanting to try to enjoy his day off, of course. Ironically, when I went into work, I heard everybody kind of like mumbling and grumbling about it, and then we all kind of low-key, like, I guess we just really wasn't thinking about it at the time. So, I mean, we got a holiday on Monday, so we'll see. If something major pops off, you know, or something I feel like I need to cover or go live about, I'll cover that on Monday. I'll do Music Monday. But right now, if I don't go live on Music Monday, you know we'll be back with Wednesday regular scheduled program for the Sold Out joint. Y'all sign off in the comment section. Make sure y'all can hear me okay, visuals okay. Normally, this would be the time that I introduce the homie Dunks, but he texted me and said that he's taking care of some family business right now. So Dunks knows to text me directly to let me know if he wants to come into the live or if he has time. I'm only going to be on this joint for like an hour anyway, man. So pretty much also, before I get any further to, Sold Out Discord link pinned at the top of the chat. It's free to sign up. It's free. It's free. It's free to sign up, where we continue to talk sneaker talk. We got a music section, a sports section, a food section, you name it. Even the gaming section that's really kind of been popping off in there. Long story short, whenever I can't put a video out in time, or I can't get to the YouTube post, or, you know, basically when I'm at work, you know, because YouTube isn't like my mainstay. I work a regular job, probably just like you guys, right? Okay, trust me, I'm no different. But yeah, I will be posting stuff there, and other people, we work together over there. The Discord is kind of like one of those, it's a team effort, man. It runs together. We run it together. It's not just me, you know what I'm saying? It's Dunks, it's everybody, you know, and the growth on it has been amazing. So I appreciate all the people that signed up, and that's just been rocking with the kid. Yeah, of course, we even have a sports section, which is very interesting. So salutes to Alabama. They won today. That's my college football team. Ironically, the kid's barber thinks that's the reason he was late, which he had a very strong argument, and I'll let him have that one. So salutes to the kid's barber. But tonight's topic, man, we're going to be talking, is Nike still the number one footwear, right? And then also, StockX is apparently hired a new chief marketing officer. And then apparently JD Sports may be stepping into the used the used shoe selling section, right? Okay. Now, if you guys haven't been like, eBay's kind of always played, you know, in that field, so they get a pass. But, you know, other people who normally didn't sell like used shoes, like I'll say Nike had that refurbished program, right? So I feel like this is going to be equivalent for JD Sports as well, that they're going to be selling some used stuff as well, you know. We will see how that goes. And then there's another, like, because StockX, I don't think they've crossed over to the used stuff, even though we've seen some stuff slide through the cracks allegedly. But I would say, like, even GOAT sells used section too. You know, they have a used section, so it just makes sense. I mean, at this point, and I'm not going to get into the politics side of things too deep, pause. But, you know, times are different now, where I think everybody's making sure they're trying to budget correctly and bringing as much money as possible. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's never, ever a thing wrong with that. But yeah, we're going to be talking about that. Also, I don't know if you guys have been following along in the Discord. There was a shooting at a Foot Locker in my area. I didn't put that in part of the topic, but I'm going to cover it just a little bit, because whenever I saw it, because I watch the news low-key, right? Okay, I saw it, and I was like, oh, snap. Ironically, the reason I want to cover it, and I may even do, if the story even develops, because it just happened about, I want to say roughly like, what, yesterday or day before yesterday. The story just developed. So, the reason I want to talk about it, not only because it's in the DMV area, right? Okay, if y'all remember that mall vlog I did where I picked up the phone posits, the DMV joints, the DMV phone posits. That mall. And remember I told you it was in the hood, and I told you how when homie walked up on me, I like froze up. Well, I didn't freeze, but you know, I was like on go, and I was like, but he was real cool. He was chill. He's not, but at the same time, whenever he watched the live later that night, he understood where I was coming from, because he was like, yo, I used to live in that neighborhood, ironically. And that's why I'm like that. Those stores, the people were nice and it was very chill, but that area, you can't stay there too long. I love the area and the people are super chill, but you can't look like you're outdoing the area. It's kind of one of those, like, let's just keep it 100. It's in the hood, and nobody loves the hood more than me. But it's kind of one of those, once you start to like make growth in anything that you do, you're gonna start to stand out and no longer blend into the hood. People in the hood that already blend in kind of get messed with depending on what's going on, right? But if you start to look a little too good, people start to, you know, they don't want you to look or appear no better than them. So everybody was chill when I was there. No major complaint, but ironically, remember and it didn't happen in DTLR, because I picked up the phone posits and the DMV phone posits. I picked them up in that DTLR. But remember I told you guys right across from the joint, right across from the joint, there was a Foot Locker. I vlogged in there, and it's a nice Foot Locker. Remember they had like a teleprompter joint, like it looked like a theater almost. Like it was, honestly, it looked like a spot you could just chill. It was a super big Foot Locker, but yeah, apparently there was a shooting there, allegedly. So I do got the topic. I Googled that right before we started live, so I want to talk about that. Again, Dunks, if you want to join the live, let me know. I'm also keeping my eye on something I'm trying to cop real quick. So I'm not going to share my screen right off. I'm going to do it probably roughly in about 10 minutes or so. Because I don't want to zone out. Because ironically, I have like a certain limit on it I had to do real quick. It's an eBay thing. That's your hint right there. Don't ask me what it is, because he's not telling you. But most people who already know me probably already know the kid, right? But let's see what we got in the building real quick while we're letting things pop off in here. Let's see. We got the official Wild Boy SK says, "Hey yo, what's up, y'all? How's the weekend going? What up? What up? What up?" I'm gonna be honest. It was going great yesterday, and then today, man, one monkey wrench, that's what I don't really care about the DMV too much like that. One monkey wrench can throw off your whole, like, schedule. So, I mean, yes, I'm on time and I'm caught up, but ironically, earlier, I left early to do something, and then literally just, it threw everything off, but it all worked out, and the cards played how they're supposed to go. Ironically, as you can see, the kid I went to the barbershop, but my original appointment, I missed the joint with my barber. We've been rocking with each other so long, he usually hold me down. So salutes to the barber, man. But yeah, no complaints though, man. I don't like to, you know me, that's one thing I don't like to do is be a complainer. I don't like a complainer. Hey, you just roll with the punches. And that's sometimes I made the best out of a semi-tough situation. But overall, I'm still here, so we good, baby. We good. Kwame says, yo, what's good? What up, Kwame? Man with the kicks in the building says, Europe. What up, Mannies? What up? What up? Let's see. Official says sound and video is crisp. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Wild Boy says, Wild Boy says, oh, wait, you in the DMV in the Alexandria, bruh. Like, you know, I'm in the DMV. So, like, I'm not going to confirm nor deny. But, I mean, like, yeah, we have, it was a shooting. Actually, this spot, though, it was in Maryland. So, the DMV, for the people who don't know, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, right? So yeah, for those, I'm not surprised to see that those DMV phone posits was on the Maryland side. Ironically, my barber's on the Maryland side, because ironically, I love Maryland, you know, but as far as living there, it's different for me, you know what I'm saying? But as everything that I usually like prefer is usually on that side. So I'm always back. When I tell you, I'll probably hit all of the DMV probably more than the average person, man. When I tell you I'm in DC sometimes, ironically, if you're in the Discord, you saw that I showed you that picture that because I had to cut through the city to do what I had to do. I mean, I was just all on it today, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. So we here. Again, keeping my eye on certain things like that. Cool, boom, boom. Let's see, we should be good. Don't really want to need that joint because they're just sending like digital stuff. Where we at real quick? Devon in the building says, yo, what up, Devon? What up? What up? Man with the kick says, the Travis Scott's I See You polo. Yeah, you don't know a thing, homie. Let's see. Slayer says, "Yee, what up, Slayer? What up? What up, Manny, bro?" Let's see. Wild Boy says, "No, I'm in Alexandria." Okay, cool. You're not even that far then. Okay, cool. You probably gonna run into me at some point, bro. I be all over the DMV, bro, and there's certain spots I like in Alexandria as well. Even like I'm telling you, I'll be anywhere from Hood Bridge all the way down to, honestly, I went all the way down to Fredericksburg, bro. If you know, you know. But I would say most part, I'm usually like on the Maryland side a lot, So we move. Honestly, the best time here is when when everybody go out of town. That's the best time for me. You can tell who's not from here and who's from here. But anyway, man. Other than that, what dropped today? Because I'm about to check something out in like literally like 5 minutes. But we had the Jordan 1 low, and those were the ironically, that's a DMV shoe as well. The Howard joints, right? Okay. From what I seen, they did sell out on Foot Locker. No, they sold out on sneakers, but I think they're sitting on Foot Locker. I've been keeping an eye on the Discord too, even though it seems like I've been quiet. Trust me, my eye's always there. So basically, from what I got from it, and I haven't checked sneakers just yet, but on sneakers, I believe they're gone, but I believe on Foot Locker, they're still available. So if you really, really want them, then you can grab them. To be honest, bro, I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50. But I'll put it this way, like, let me put it this way. Obviously, at some point, I'm going to do a mall vlog here pretty soon. And if I see them joints, like, I'm going to just put it this way. I'm not going to go out my way to grab them. But if they keep being in my face, like, once I physically do a mall vlog, if they're there at, like, a Foot Locker or Snipes, like, hey, I'm going to just go and say, you know what? While I'm here, I'm not going to just go out my way to get them, but it's going to be one of those while I'm here situations, right? Let's see real quick. Slayer says, I feel Nike is still number one, but there's a more comfortable shoes in the market than Nike. That's the thing. Nike's had us as far as like the hip, like everybody wants the Nike joints. I've always argued, I've always said Nike's not the most comfortable sneaker. Are there some comfortable Nike shoes? Yes. But I'm going to say this. Nike is living proof for shoes that, hey, you got to break them joints in. And we know how they're not comfortable because, let's just keep it 100, when the Jordan 1 came out and Michael Jordan was playing in them joints, he had to have two pairs because he had to switch them during the halftime because his feet was literally bleeding from them not having the proper, technology back then. And I'm not blaming Nike for that, but just you got to give stuff time. Stuff changes each and every. Technology moves extremely fast now. I mean, and I'm not going to get on the Elon thing with the robot, but I'm just saying, so you just got to give stuff sometimes time to grow. And to be honest, I mean, we see Michael Jordan and Jordans, but he don't be in the stuff we be looking at like that we want. So, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see. Devon says, Jordan 1s add hella uncomfortable, similar to Converse. Yeah, they are hella uncomfortable. But to be honest, I've gotten used to that uncomfortable joint. To be honest, I'll look at it like this. If I know I'm going to be somewhere for a long, long time, say like work, right? Okay, I can work with them because I know how I'm going to move. But say like if I'm going to be out all day and I know I'm going to be walking, like say if I was to go to like a concert or walking or something, Jordan 1s is not what I'm finna choose, bruh. Because you're going to come home and my feet be like this if they in there a little too long, man. And a lot of Nikes, I can go down, I could do a live itself on, and probably should, honestly, I'm probably going to do a video. Y'all just gave me an idea of what like are the most uncomfortable shoes of all time by Nike. Ironically, I don't even know if it's going to get crazy views like that, but I'm just like, bro, I could just see that being a thing, like why not? So, again, I'm going to share my screen here in just a second. I'm going to show the shooting. I'm just trying to see if I can catch a W real quick. You guys will know about it in the future, for sure. Let's see. Devon says, depending on where you live, no hype. If you walk in the store, you're going to see them sit. Yeah, this is true. It depends. I have a feeling in my area, they're going to be available. I don't know why, because I feel like this area, DMV has their own style as well. So you got to keep that in mind. Let's see. No Hype says Jordan 1's comfortable for my feet. I mean, it just depends. Everybody's feet is different. And you guys should know by now long enough that, hey, I'm flat-footed. So I need as much comfort and soul as much as possible, bro. Every shoe is gonna somewhat come off uncomfortable to me. So when I feel like when I tell you it's uncomfortable, or when I tell you a shoe is comfortable, you know it's legit. But yeah, my joint, like, you know, most people have an arch. You know, you could have a high arch, you could have like a low arch. My joint is, mine is like when I stand up, it's pushing, all of my foot is touching the ground, dog. Every bit of it. So yeah, that's just how the game go. Let's see where we at real quick. Hold on, I'm about to probably make a move real quick. Hopefully, trying to see if I can get lucky. And then we'll pretty much get on to the live. Even if I got to give you guys a little bit of extra time, we're going to get there, man. So for sure. It's just a little something that I do real quick. And I don't want to share my screen unless I can do this. Let me see real quick. Because what I don't want to do is give anybody else another chance is what I'm trying to do right now. So let me see if I can make a move. Let's go. Boom. Come on. Let's see. Boom. Where we at real quick. See, hopefully I got it real quick. Give me like 2 seconds, everybody. I'm about to know if we about to catch a W real quick. If y'all hear my phone going off, that's because, yeah, I'm about to get it. Come on. Boom. I should have it. Boom. Yes, sir. Oh, snap. They said refresh the page. They're determining the winner. Oh, my God. This never happened to me real quick. It should be me. Like, it should be me. Maybe somebody got in after me. Come on, dog. Let's see. Where we at? Let's see. We're determining the winner. Dog. It should be me. We will process automatically. And what? I think I got the joint. I'm almost positive I think I got it. Let's see real quick. Says, okay, cool. I think I got it. Says, if you like to edit your payment, no, I don't want to edit it. We good. Where we at real quick? Boom, let me see. We can do this now. I think this is me real quick. Boom. I think I got the joint. Hold on real quick. Make sure we straight. And I don't want to put my information out there too much. Do I got some points I can use? Nope, no points. Boom. You guys probably about to be like, what the hell are you doing? Cool. This is off of eBay too. This is the sad part. It should be off of this jank. I just want to confirm and pay. So this is something actually new to me. I'm kind of actually surprised, but looks like I secured the bag on these. Let me see what my final joint gonna be. What I'm taking home now. Okay. Sheesh, the tax killing the kid, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna just confirm and pay if I can. This is kind of cool. Give me 1 second. Boom. Got him. Woo. Hey, the pressure. Yeah, I don't understand. Because that was different. Cool. Payment process in 58 minutes. But I went on and did it already, though. I think we good. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see real quick. Hold up. I'm checking notifications. Went through PayPal. Boom. I did it. I think I got it. I'm almost positive we got it. Let me check. Hey, they said payment process. Let me check purchases again. Boom. Order processing. Got it. I got them. Boom. I got them. Got them. Boom. Congrats on the winning bid. Cool. I got them. That means more content on the way, everybody. That's what this means real quick. I'm just double checking, make sure I got everything. I like to look at the original post because when you look at eBay, I will admit it requires a little bit more work. You know what I'm saying? Than like GOAT saying you just like boom. I already told what people I was going to do. I was going to strike while the iron was hot. Impulse buy right now. Boom. I think we are golden. We are golden, baby. We are golden. All right, cool. Real quick. So let me close this out real quick because knowing me, as I get litty through the live, I may end up exposing what the hell I was doing. But anyway, which I told y'all I was purchasing something, but the kid is good to go. Yes. What I wouldn't love to just scream it out to you guys right now. But anyway, let me hit the chat real quick, and then we're going to get on to the party real quick. I'm going to be on this joint for like roughly another 35 minutes since I kind of took 5 minutes of you guys' time. My bad, everybody. Where we at? It says No Hype says Foot Locker sold out. No Hype says Jordan 1s are comfortable for my feet. Devon says, I read that part, says depending on where you live, they're going to sit. I feel like in my area, they're going to sit. But it also, like, I agree with Devon. They're going to be depending on your location. Kwame says Jordan 1 and 4, definitely up there with the least most comfortable shoes. 4s, you gotta relace them immediately out the box. Point blank, period. They've gotten, I will say the 4s have gotten better over time. I will say the Bread Reimagines, they came pretty legit. I'll say the Military Blue 4s, they came pretty legit as far as like comfortability. As good as it was gonna get for a 4, you know? And I'll just leave it at that. Where we at real quick? Let's see, No Hype says Snipe still has them. So, okay, cool. So, I mean, safe to say what we're saying, guys, is if you want the Jordan 1, Howard Lows, if you put in probably a little bit of footwork, you can cop. You may have to put a little bit of footwork in, but you can cop. And I'm going to just leave it at that. Let's see. Dunstan says, the tech in the Nike Retros is like 30 years old. I mean, they've tried to make it, what they try to do technology-wise, don't quote me on this, because they don't want to, putting too much technology in it, obviously kind of redesigns the shoes. That's not what they're trying to do. The sole, that you can take in and out, sometimes that joint be hard as hell and it's glued in. But they've been trying to make better soles from what I got from it. The part that you don't see but should bring in a little bit of extra comfort. That's what I get from it, from technology-wise, and just in general of doing YouTube content. No Hype says, I have my pair. That's what's up. Congrats. I did see that in the Discord, by the way. Let's see. Divine Photo says, I like the Black Toes Reimagined even when the Jordan 1, text. Yeah, it's different. I'm just going to probably be copping off nostalgia purposes. I know a few places have already kind of low-key released them. I know that a lot of the resale stores are letting them go probably right at retail already. But for me, I'm good on waiting on when the official release, because I have a feeling it shouldn't be a problem copping, you know? Because if anything, when it does if they're already at retail now, when they officially drop, it's just going to make matters go lower, at least for a little bit. I don't know, you know, but things change all the time randomly too. Let's see, Manu Kick says, they sitting on the Goat app too. Hey, chill. Let's see, Kwame says, oh, what you cop? Oh, I don't recall, man. Man says, congrats, Polo. Let's get it, skits. Appreciate it. I can't even give you guys a hint because y'all are gonna know, man. Y'all are gonna know. Y'all are good. Some of y'all are already super good. Already. But let's start with the shooting in the mall in Maryland. I'm going to share my screen here. Boom. Let's start with this joint. Appreciate y'all for your patience and everything like that tonight as well. But as you can see, there was a shooting in the Foot Locker near the shops in Iverson Mall. Now, Iverson Mall is like an outside mall. Remember, I told you it's right across from DTLR. I'm going to play this video, but I'm going to see if I can just play it on mute, because YouTube have been very strict about us playing videos. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to play the video, because even the news now, they're starting to get really strict with their stuff. But as you can see, it says suspect on the run after Foot Locker murder. So 2 suspects arrested for fatal shooting inside the Foot Locker near the shops of Iverson Mall. And this is from the police. Now, this is my thing, right? They ain't even trying to rob the joint. They're trying to get like an op. They're trying to catch an op. I was trying to close it out, by the way, so I didn't mean to play that audio, but I think I caught it where it shouldn't matter. But these are the 2 suspects here. But Prince George County, Maryland, aka PG. I used to stay in PG. It is about it like it over there. I'm gonna say that it's about it, and it's not one of those where it don't matter how you move over there. Anybody can get got. And let me clarify this. If they feel like they can't, like, if they not confident in taking their chances with you in person, they'll catch you. You got to go to sleep sometime. They move at all hours of the night there. But it's so awesome because, again, it's one of those, I thought it was when I first moved here, I thought this was the play, because I was like, yo, I'm literally 15 minutes from work. No matter, even if we had 2 different sites, actually we had 3, but either site that I hit, I could be there in 20 minutes. That was a win, 15 to 20 minutes. And if, like, check it out, when we wanted to hit the city, like, I can be in the city in 10 to 15 minutes as well. It was a very good prime location. However, it's not necessarily the safest, you know? And at the time, I didn't know that. I had a roommate at the time. He got his window busted into, his car window. They stole his radio. You know what I'm saying? Because we was doing good, man. We were doing great because reality, it was 2 of us, and splitting things down the middle, and we were already, and while we moved over there, because the cost of living over there is cheaper, and you see why, but yeah, you drawing attention. We didn't realize it at the time. We had an older neighbor that kind of kept us on game. She was like, yo, you like that so-and-so? Do you plan on keeping it? You might want to bring that on in the house. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. At the time, I thought she was super duper annoying. But she really was really helping out. Now, what I hated is that she always ran to the landlord anytime we done any fucking thing, bro. Like, any little thing out the norm. Like, they had this over there. The boys got this over there. I'm like, yo, we young men, chill, bro. But let me read through this article real quick, and then we'll transition on to Nike and then StockX, and then we'll close out to JD Sports re-up program, or re-JD is what they're calling it. I like play on words right there. It says, police have arrested 2 suspects in the connection to a shooting that left one man dead inside a Foot Locker near the shops at Iverson Mall late Thursday. Oh, man, that sucks. I didn't know homie passed away. I just thought it was just a shooting. So I'm glad they got images of this going on. So since there's images, I don't really have to play the audio. That'll be good. It says the suspects have been identified as 19 years old. And hopefully I'm saying this correctly. If I am saying it wrong, my bad. Andreas Rodriguez Corona, and he's from Waldorf, Maryland. So I will say this. In Maryland, when I was told, like, if you guys are going to move, you move to Waldorf because it's supposed to be affordable and everything over there is nice. Everything over there is nice, but not everybody that's there is nice. I didn't have any issues because I used to talk to somebody that stayed over there, but like it was, and then actually, ironically, I got family over there. It's nice, but again, it's different. Sometimes I will say in the DMV, when they charge in a certain spot, it's usually secure. And if you look at the image on homie at this screen, on the bottom of the screen here, they got him in 4K, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're not gonna be able to move around long whenever they have that. You know what I mean? Most likely and look, if you see this, no gloves, right? No gloves on homie's hand. He's bare, like, they're gonna get prints. And if you touch the door, once they get you, you're forever in the system. You know what I mean? If they fingerprint you, your fingerprint is what uniques you. Now, there's ways to change that, but I'm not gonna go into that. Because you can't, all you gotta do is put something to throw one of them off, and that should help you. If you're smart, do all of them. But again, that's because it's one of those, if one of them, you could have pretty much set your attorney up for success. And I'll leave it at that. Let's see. Kwame says, this why I avoid the local mall on big drops. There have been a few shootings there. Yeah, and the sad part is this mall, to be honest, the only other time I went over to this mall, it was when those, the Jordan 1 Reimagined drop, the Bread Jordan 1 or the Chicago, like, Reimagined Jordan 1, the red and white joint that we went crazy for. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna put in the footwork and see if I can go to the hood, see if they got them. They didn't have them, but I went over there, and I had a person like drive me around because like they knew the area, how to get there faster than me, and I didn't want to go by myself at the time. Even though I'm never by myself, but I'm like, yo, I still want somebody else for like if one of us can survive, then we got it. It's just crazy, And even that person, they're actually from here. I'm not from here. They're from here. And they were like, yo, they let me look in the store, but like, yo, can we go now? Like, honestly, I promise you, I really don't feel comfortable. And I was like, I don't need this. So we dipped or whatever. We dipped. No Hype says, what's in the food with grown men going crazy for Birdie SBs crying about the I'm on year 4? I mean, everybody got their preference. I don't care for the birdies, but and I don't care for the I'm on year 4s, but some people just want to have that, like, it shoot. And the birdies do resemble, they resemble fucking the Grateful Dead SBs. So I feel like that has something to do with it, Let's see. He says they need to take a testosterone supplement. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. They're actually good for you, but yeah, I recommend it. Kwame says 85 with the skull. No Hype says Manny, for real though. So let's read through the rest of this real quick. It says he is 19 years old. It says Maryland, and it says 22-year-old Carl Sanders of Washington, D.C. They are charged in connection with a murder of a 24-year-old Dominique Hodge of Washington, D.C. Why did they pull up on homie and shoot him in the mall, though? Or kill him? You know what I'm saying? It says, according to the police, the third suspect remains at large, meaning they haven't caught him yet. And let me put it this way. If they got both of these homies, 19 and the other one is 22, I wonder how long it's going to take for them to snitch if they snitch. Because they may not get granted bond, you know? But they got you on camera, so they're going to charge you for you want to take that chance. You're going to have to take a plea deal. They know you know the other person. Is you going to dime them out? Keep in mind, they're 19 and 2022. So the other person got to be around that age too. Devon says they need to bring back Big Brother programs because these kids lack mentorship and fathers. Thank you. I agree. And this is why I always encourage people, man, if you got kids and just baby mama, baby daddies, whatever, man, if y'all ain't whatever, let both parents always need to be involved. Look aside to how you really truly feel about the person. Like, okay, cool, you can't stand them, but you laid down, y'all made kids together. If that person want to be a part of life, let them be a part of life, male or female. It works both sides, man, because then you get stuff like this, you know. Granted, I've seen it where some kids have both parents in their life and they're still bad eggs. So that rule don't always apply. But it seems like there's more positive when you got both parents being actively involved. So, and I can't tell nobody what to do at the end of the day, but there's no, what beef do they really have where they need to take each other out at like 19 and 24 years old? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. And it don't even look like it was over no sneakers. It just seems like it was over something personal. Let's see. Manuel Kick says, facts. Divine says, too much of these young dudes are taking penitentiary chances. Yeah, like going into the penitentiary, man, the penitentiary, which is basically jail, you know. And then if they don't go, like, there's juvenile detention centers, right? Some people, they'll hold you there and then transfer for you as an adult, depending on what you did. Sometimes you'll get a break, you know. No Hype says, facts. Divine. Let's see. Police are asking for public's assistance in identifying the third suspect involved in the incident. The suspect is pictured below. Oh, so this person is the one that's out still they're looking for. They got the other two, but this guy right here, they don't got him. But they sure got a good clear-cut image of homie. And I'm not snitching on them or this, that, and the third, but if you guys look, you see this right here? I'm not going to play the video, but you see this little background drop here? Remember, I was during this joint, during the, I've been here. I was literally here. We got the content on my page. Like, that's crazy, you know? That these young bucks, man, like, I just want to know, I hope it's not over nothing silly. But I mean, to be honest, man, I'm all for self-defense and I'm all for whatever. But at the same time, I'm also for about, like, it gotta make sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna, like, even if somebody makes me mad or whatever, that don't mean you just go in them. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be, all right, cool, cut them off, leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Take the higher route, dog. If they're truly that bad of a person, it'll catch up with them, you know? And not saying this could not be it, but, you know, it's sometimes just kind of chill and fall back, you know? Let's see. Divine Photo says, what happened to the days of just fighting each other and moving on? The embarrassment is what happened, man. And social media is what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. You getting a local beating from a person you went to school with, you know, yeah, it's going to sting and be embarrassed while y'all both get suspended for the next 3. For us, it was 3 days. Sometimes it was 5 days, which is a whole week, but they usually did 3. And then you come back, and usually the parents have talked, and those kids are cool, and then you can't pick on them no more. I can't count how many times where we had a couple bullies in our school, and one of the bullies I was super duper cool with. He had threatened to only beat me up one time over a basketball game because I was playing defense like crazy, and he thought I was fouling him. But the coach was the one calling the game. He wasn't calling, I wasn't touching him. I was like, I'm not touching him, but he was missing, and it was upsetting him. But, you know, he, like, honestly was weird. We played ball in the morning. So we had 7 period together. By the evening, homie was joking me like he wasn't just threatening to beat me up earlier. I'm like, dog. But I think he also knew that, like, while he may win, he know that I wasn't gonna fold. I've had people like sucker punch me on the side, and like literally they thought that I was gonna. I never told on anybody. You know what I'm saying? And that usually that made me kind of, I guess, cool with the Bulls. They were like, nah, that's a tough little dude. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in my school, we were behind a couple grades. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch how you move. And we've seen some, but yeah, those days though, you did fight it out and call it a day. You know. And usually you became cool after that, or the person just continued to hate you, and you stay out of their way and you stay out of theirs, you know, point blank period. Or you gonna retaliate and fight back, you know. You can think of the movie Friday when Pops was saying that, you know, you live to fight another day, you know. I've lost plenty of fights, you know what I'm saying, and literally I'm like that. Honestly, ironically, the person that did beat me up, like. We was cool. I hung out at his house, and then ironically, he's no longer here. He got taken out. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. man. But yeah, I didn't hate him, but we got cool. We were super cool after that. You know. And then there was a person that like bust my lip before in school. I felt like I lost that fight, but all the homies and everybody was like, "Yo, it wasn't, you didn't lose, but you didn't win. It was more like a draw. Like neither one of you could get the best of each other, you know? And he had a slight edge because he was a little bit taller than me, but he was on some stairs, so he was able to, like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't, you know, but I wasn't getting knocked out either, you know? So yeah, it was one of those, you know, it is what it is, man. I got weird random memories, man. But yeah, fighting it out and just calling it a day, dog. You don't always have to. But now it sucks, though. You have to kind of move like that because that's the type of time everybody on. Can we blame that on what? Social media, music? But at the end of the day, you got to have a strong mind and willpower to not be so easily influenced, man. Come on, dog. Let's see, where we at? Menu Kick says dead ass polo. No Hype says, nah, the fur is all they have. They are the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why that shoe's holding up. And I know what you're talking about, the birdies. Says colors aren't the same, nothing. Yeah, they're different. Devon says the streets are raising the kids. I don't like that, man. We need is more programs for the kiddos, man. Keep them busy, keep them occupied, get them in sports. And I know not everybody want to play sports, but get other programs, man. We have stuff where, like, get an after-school program where they can hang out, you know, like, where it's okay, you know, build more recreational parks where, you know, we can get them active and have the adults there. Teachers back then, and they probably still are, wasn't back then, was just like, you teach a kid and you go to hell home. You developed a relationship with them. A lot of my teachers knew my parents directly, you know, and that's just how it was better back then, you know. Let's see. Dunstan says you got a Debo. Yeah, pretty much. I ain't gonna say he was like Debo, but like he was cool. I mean, he was a little bit taller. But I know, like, we were to run it back, different ball game. But, like, even then, like, we was cool after that. We never fought again. We was chill. No Hype says, way too much estrogen in these young boys' homes. I mean, that's why, you know, like I said, just get them in something. Get some type of role model or something in there. That's what they need, role models, man. Something to look up to, something positive. Says, officers responded to the shooting inside a Foot Locker on the 3700 block of Branch Avenue. The victim was located suffering multiple gunshot wounds and pronounced dead on the scene. The victim was shopping in the store at the time. No other customers or employees were injured. So they knew what they came to do. They had to corner homie off. Because nobody got caught in the crossfire, so it wasn't like they just went in and opened fire. They went in for what they was looking for. It says, according to the police, 3 males who matched the descriptions of the suspects were walking roughly 1/2 mile from the scene. The officer asked them to stop, but they began to run. The officers were able to apprehend. Wow. These motherfuckers weren't even in cars, bro. They just young bucks walking up from where, probably in the neighborhood. Or they didn't walk near. Maybe they was in the car, but didn't want to get near it no more because you know what it is. But it's weird. It says the officers were able to apprehend Rodriguez Corona. A handgun was recovered from the suspect. So that don't mean he's the gunman, but he may be charged as the gunman because you got it in your hand. You know what I'm saying? And obviously Foot Locker them if they got an image of them, they got video of these mother truckers, man. They know the other person's name already. It says police says around 11:25 p.m. Sanders, who was located and arrested following the traffic stop in an area of the 28th Avenue, St. Barnabas Road, and Temple Hills. 2 ghost guns were missing. Serial numbers were recovered in the vehicle. Wow. So they found the other guy later that night. Wow, because one of them took off. Wow, that's crazy. So they saw 3 males, and then it says the officer asked them to stop, and they began to run. So they only caught one. The other one, they caught him later, because they pretty much probably got everything. And if they already know the guy's name and stuff like that, I mean, I would assume that one homie probably doing a little bit talking. I don't know, but I would probably is. It says ghost guns, which basically that means like it's like a gun that where like it's not really a legal gun. They don't took all the serial numbers. We all kind of know that. It says Prince County police believe that the suspects targeted the victim inside the store. The motive for the shooting remains under investigation. Rodriguez Corona is charged with first and second degree murder. Ooh. And related charges. Sanders is charged with multiple firearm offenses. Both suspects are in custody. Woo. So the homie they caught, he had the weapon on him. So again, that don't mean he's the gunman. But if he's not the gunman, he gonna either have to snitch on the other 2 homies or get an attorney to prove that it's not him. But it's gonna like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna watch the video, but you can also maybe they can get that thrown out. But I mean, it's kind of like reminds me of the TK situation, right? Remember, he's like, I did the race joint, and he wasn't the gunman of that situation. The other buddy, he got just as much time. He got way more time than TK. But TK didn't take a plea deal, and he also did the run. You don't do that, And not saying the other guy's still on the run. So when and if they do catch him, I'll say this. Say he doesn't get charged with murder or anything like that, or conspiracy. He can get charged even worse, and then they can hit him. Like, even if they do hit him with like, okay, cool, you just involved in like stealing or something like that, or you're involved with a accessory to murder, right? You can still get a lot of time. The numbers, it's going to be double digits, bro. Again, y'all like to call me like Polo, attorney or Polo, but like one of those sometimes, like, I don't know what angle. I would assume the attorney would try to cut some type of deal with them. The best you can do. And the more money you can put out there and give back, the more they can work with you. But somebody got to do some time because there was a death involved. So, and it looked like premeditated, if I had to guess. I don't know. It says, he's charged with first and second Sanders. So, they pretty much, they're already in custody, dog. So, pretty much, that's going to be that. So, let me close this out real quick. And then also, we'll go ahead and transition to the Nike situation. We'll talk about the new hire of StockX, and then we'll keep the party moving. I'm going to be on this joint for like roughly another 15. I'm going to stay on an extra 15 minutes. Let's see where we at real quick. Divine Photo says, 3 boys are emotional like some of the moms are raising them. Yeah, I mean, it comes with the game. It does. They need role models, dog. They need motivation. It says Nike is still the #1 footwear brand among Gen Z teens, but it's losing share among young women, ironically. So it's saying the ladies aren't really buying the sneakers like that. But it's still the more popular brand compared to the rest of them, right? So it says Nike might still be the #1 brand for all Gen Z in both apparel and footwear, but according to the Piper Sanders 48th semi-annual Taking Stock with Steens survey, the company dominance in the demographic may be waning, which I'm assuming going down. It says according to the majority of over 13,500 U.S. teams across 47 states who responded in this latest survey. Nike ranks number 1 in top clothing brands, 33% in top footwear brands, and 57% among teens in the fall. But in footwear, Nike shred 4 points year over year, down from 61% of the teens choosing brands as their top shoe pick in the fall of 2023. But they probably have, because reality is some of the hype stuff that we really want is really, really hard to cop. And even Gen Z, you know, we may, as like us, I could say a lot of us, if we're not OG status, we're heading on up there, right? But a lot of these teens want like the latest and greatest things, like the actual cool stuff, you know? So like if they can't get it, they're gonna be like, all right, cool, well, I'm gonna just get this then. Like, ironically, one of my family members or someone I was close with, like they didn't even want a pair of J's. They didn't like, they're nice, but can I get like they wanted like some Vans or something like that. Or they wanted, I can't remember exactly what they wanted, but I'm almost, they wanted New Balance. They wanted some New Balance. And I was like, the hell? You know, but you know, and not that New Balance is bad, but I'm like, wow, I was surprised. That's what y'all into. So it says Sanders report also found that Nike saw a sharp drop among the females, 48% this fall versus 56% last fall, and under income cohort, seeing 11-point year-over-year decline. So pretty much it's been declining over time anyway. So now we're gonna see what it really is gonna be like. Says among Nike competitors, New Balance, ironically, look at that. Some of this stuff, like doing these lives, it kind of just covers itself, dog. Like it's that easy that it just like, that's why I remember, like New Balance, let's say they may be like, it was Adidas, but New Balance has become right there as a good competitor with Nike, you know? Nike's still number 1, but it's like they, you know, things are starting to shift, you know, and that's just how the game goes. It says New Balance moved to number 3 this fall, up to number 4 last fall for upcoming income teens. New Balance also doubled mid share to 8% this fall. As for female respondents, Adidas had the biggest increase, accounting for 14%. So Adidas still doing their thing over there then, you know? Even though Nike is pretty much ahead of these guys, but I mean, they're, you know, even without Ye, you know, just imagine if Ye was there, and kept his cool, you know, and controlled himself and acted accordingly and professionally. I'll just use the word professionally. Then yeah, you know, we may see that, you know. And then it says Adidas ranked number 2 for apparel. Lululemon maintained his number 3 rank. I do see a lot of ladies, and we talking about, and it is based off the ladies. I do see a lot of ladies rocking the Lululemon joint. I can't get into it, but I mean, I think it's for the ladies. We'll just leave it at that, right? And then of course, and I'm going to read through just a little bit more of this article. It says, keep in mind, Nike's offered mixed results in the first earnings call. So announcing the CEO, John Donahoe, stepped down and they're replaced with Elliott Hill. So pretty much Nike them are looking for their next big, like, okay, cool, we need to bounce back. So like me and Dunks was saying, the previous CEO, he did what he was supposed to do over there. But the word is like he didn't bring any more growth though after he kind of tackled the botting thing. And again, we giving credit where credit is due. He tackled the botting thing. So, you know, he did that. Now, can this Elliott dude bring the hit back, but also stay on top of making the shoe readily more available, or, you know, for us to cop? Be nice if they would do that for a pair of Travis's for a chance, you know? Let's see where we at. Kwame says, I see a lot of ladies either rocking Sambas or Panda Dunk still. Agreed. So ironically, when I was in the barbershop earlier, I saw the chick rocking Panda Dunks. So yeah, you're right. I agree. That's definitely a thing. It says StockX hires Nick Carrot as its next chief marketing officer. So I'm just going to read through this one real quick, and then we'll transition to the JD Sports program. That one should be real short, and then we'll close things out for the night because we're coming up on an hour mark. So I want to make sure we stay within times of that. If I do have to do a re-up or recover this joint, I'll definitely go back and get into that for sure. And I believe Dunks will probably just have to catch us on the next one for sure. Not sure I'm going to do Music Monday yet still. It says StockX has hired Nick Craddock as its next chief marketing officer. In a statement, StockX stated Carrot will be tasked with overseeing brand marketing, integrated marketing, performance marketing, creative and product marketing across the globe. He will drive its overreaching customer-facing strategy. Damn, he's wearing a lot of fucking hats. But yeah, it says Carrot will start October 21st. So he's starting on the 21st of October. Report directly to StockX co-founder, president, and chief operating officer Greg Schwartz. I'm thinking I'm reading that correctly. It says Nick's experience leading high-performance marketing team in the e-commerce landscape, marketing him as the value asset of his business. Suarez says, he says, his vision aligns perfectly with our goals and his leadership and will be instrumental in navigating the next phase of our growth. Together, we look forward to creating meaningful brand connections with millions of customers StockX serves around the world. So pretty much this was definitely a good little quick one too. So my thing is, what is this guy supposed to do? Because with them not having that word authentic in there and Nike lawsuit still exists, which I did see Manny post that in the Discord that they still are going back and forth, it's going to be a lot of work to get them back where they want to be. And I'm going to just leave it right there with that. You know, it's going to take a lot of work to get them back where they want to be. They don't have the word authentic. They haven't really lost anything, their credibility, but it's kind of went down. And then not to mention, did you guys see in a Discord where a homie posted somebody bought the 7-Eleven dunks and literally they gave them like a Nike by you that was personally made by somebody else. Now they looked like the 7-Eleven dunks, but it wasn't the official 7-Eleven dunks. I'm going to just leave it at that. So yeah, he's got to stay on top of that too and bring that. But now, so they got to make sure that their stuff is authentic, clean, and make sure it's like, you know, y'all, what can they do? I mean, the best thing that's probably helped them keep them stay afloat was them doing that deal with Walmart. You know what I mean? And they got to stay on top of that because Walmart don't need them, so they could easily drop them, you know? It's kind of one of those things. So I'll see what this guy brings to the table, man. Where we at real quick? Vaughn says the new CEO should give the stores major warnings if the backdoors happen. This is true. That should be a requirement. Well, somebody got to snitch though. I mean, because even if you put pictures out, like say if somebody see it going down, you got to know who those people are in order to snitch. You know what I mean? Because maybe some people don't know. Like me, if I was to catch some backdooring suspect stuff going on in Foot Locker, even who's to say that's even happening? You know, maybe it's you got to prove it. And, you know, I'm not trying to get on the attorney ways, but I mean, most likely, is it a backdooring situation? Yes, but I mean, if they're letting them walk out, what are they supposed to do? Can you call the cops and like, hey man, they're doing something they're not supposed to? Their cops are not going to be like, oh yeah, we're doing this. This person purchased this person works here. Like, they may already have an alibi. That's why, you know, it may be easier said than done. So that's where that is. Devon says, plus, he should also try to tell the collaborators if he was gonna release shoes like the Travis unions, make sure there's bot protection. He's got to keep. I'm assuming he's gonna keep that stuff the same until finally it gets a little unbearable, and they got to get back in there and probably tweak it again. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm thinking what Nike's saying is like with the way the economy is right now, nobody ain't really finna go crazy unless it's something really, really a high demand. No Hype says Divine 100. And then let me read the rest of this article real quick, and then we'll talk the JD Sports situation, and then we'll wrap things up there because there's got apparently a used store situation. It says, most recently, Carrot was also chief marketing officer at lifestyle clothing brand Tommy John. I thought they were about to say Tommy Hilfiger. Nah, Tommy John. His marketing career also includes stops at Bull and Branch and Planet. It says, I've been buying Jordan since the 80s, so I have this opportunity to combine my work and passion. Makes this a dream role. As a longtime StockX customer, I admire how the platform rewrote the rules of commerce and changed how people buy and sell online. Carrot said this in a statement, I'm excited to join the talented team to help further cement StockX position in the current culture and focus on its mission to empower everyone to trade what they love. So I mean, doesn't seem like he's really gonna do much more though. But yeah, let me go ahead and transition to this re-up situation real quick that's going on from JD Sports that I seen. I think I got a couple articles up, but this is the program right here. It says welcome to, this is literally the link. This is the link. But this is where I saw the article from too. This is pretty much from Sneaker News. I was gonna see if it was gonna develop more, but just gonna cover it real quick. Gonna be on this joint for like another 5 minutes. Y'all, smash the like button. Really goes a long way. So it says the JD Sports JD program sells pre-owned sneakers, a multi-brand selection with steep discounts. So there's their wording, right? It says JD Sports has just opened a new shopping platform called ReDJD, a place for customers to cop pre-owned shops at huge discounts. Sounds like kind of like the Nike thing, but now it's actual physical store. Says, of course, this isn't the first sneaker hub of its kind. Brands like Nike and New Balance both have their own pre-owned sneaker programs. I knew Nike had one. I didn't know New Balance did. Says promoting sustainability where offering products for far less than their usual MSRP, which is like that markup price. My thing with this, with Nike, what upset me when they did it, they put up a whole bunch of hype shoes like that you can anticipate when you know damn well that ain't the type of shoes you can get over there. Not saying it can happen, but it's going to be very rare. But they market it like, hey, there's a chance. Can't knock them for trying, though. Says, RDJD is, however, one of the few aftermarket platforms owned by a retailer as opposed to a sneaker brand. As such, its selection is far more broad. It won't be a hot destination for hype shoes. At least they keeping it real. It says, but rather under the radar styles as well as performance and casual footwear like the sandals and slides. Every pair will be inspected, cleaned, and repaired as needed, then assigned a condition grade so buyers know exactly what to expect. Looks like they're trying to do it the right way. I'm not mad at that. That sounds, I'll put it this way. On paper, it sounds great, right? Okay, on paper, it sounds great. So I'm putting myself back on the main screen real quick. On paper, sounds great. I'm not going to knock it. Let's talk a little bit of upcoming releases, and then we'll wrap things up. I don't see too much crazy popping off next week. Let me see real quick. I'm going to see if I can just pull up a quick little search real quick of what we got. Little House of Heat. We'll see real quick. Just upcoming releases for like the rest of the month that's supposed to be anticipated. If there's anything that's supposed to really pop off. I know the Awake NY Air Jordan ships, they're supposed to be coming. The Royal joints. And then the Kobe X-Ray is supposed to be coming, but other than that, man, I don't see anything like super duper crazy. You know, I think there's a New Balance thing, but it's looking like it's gonna be, unless we get a crazy shock dropper. I'm not saying we are, but unless we get like a crazy shock dropper something next week, I don't really see us really. I don't see next week really being too much, man. And I ain't mad at it. It's a holiday on Monday. I mean, we need a break, bruh. We need a break sometime. No Hype says, we're going to get a shock drop next week. I'm just going my Nike's past shock drop trends. Okay, says, I'm just going my Nike. Okay, so you're going off your, like, it possibly could be. I mean, it's a little too quiet. So it's kind of one of those, when it's a little too quiet, you kind of keep an eye out on your phone or just whatever you do to follow for your sneaker stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised, No Hype. I wouldn't be. So other than that, only thing I say now that we got the holiday season right around the corner, because we're in October and it's about to pop off starting in October 31st is Halloween. Then after that, we're going to have a Thanksgiving. Keep in mind there's another holiday in between there somewhere as well. But yeah, we're going to have obviously Thanksgiving and then there's Christmas for the people who celebrate. Yeah, those are usually my 2 busy months. But usually I think we have we have the Columbia Blue 11s coming in December, or we have what they call them the Legend Blue, same tomato 11s. I'm looking forward to those. The Air Maxes for the year, if it's all leather like we've seen, they can keep that shit for me, personally. But to each your own, because I think they're going to move. I wouldn't be surprised if you can wake up and get them later, though. Let's see, Divine Photo says, if it's the black cements, we've been hearing it, but I mean, I feel like we would have already saw more, you know. We've seen videos, but I'm talking about official stuff from Nike. Keep in mind, stuff getting pushed back left and right too. So I would assume they're gonna be here in November, but we shall see. Devon says, just wait till it goes below retail. Most definitely. Most definitely. Says, let's see, No Hype says, let's see, BC3s and Fear 4s. The Fear 4s I know is supposed to be coming for sure. And then you said Black Cement 3s. Fear 4s, I don't know, man. It's just been kind of quiet, though. I know that's been slotted on the radar, so I'm not saying you guys are wrong. But if the reimagined Jordan 1s, no, what is it? Those black toes, Jordan 1s got pushed back. I mean, anything. That's why I always say when I do these upcoming releases and stuff, like stuff is always could be subject to change. Subject to change, dog. But other than that, yeah, man, I've been on this joint for an hour and 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and wrap things up for the night. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love, man. It really means a lot for the kid. Definitely smash the like button. Sub to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, which debating if I'm gonna be live on Music Monday. Ironically, what I used to go live with the actual stand, it broke. That's supposed to be here on Monday, hopefully. Because if you guys notice, like my on feet for my weekly sneaker rotation was slightly filmed at a different angle because the joint that I used broke. So I mean, I got that coming in. So yeah, I'm just one of those people that I believe the show must go on. You do what you got to do. So I mean, if you saw my setup right now, you'd probably be laughing. But hey, it works. So yeah. But yeah, if I don't go live Monday, I'm definitely going to be dropping some videos for you guys throughout the week. And definitely will be live again on Wednesday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. No Hype says, they only push the black toes back to create hype. We shall see. We shall see. You might be right. You might be right. But other than that, man, I'll see you guys. If not Monday, definitely Wednesday. Definitely more content on the way. Smash the like button in on your way out. Really means a lot. Salutes to Dunks. Other than that, again, sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It's free to sign up. And yeah, I'll see you guys Monday. If not, I'll see you guys Wednesday for sure. Other than that, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember.